Jody Joe, welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe. We're live, cutting out a segment. I'm Jody Joe. That's Flash right there.
What's good, y'all?
That's E.
What up, YouTube land?
That's the man, the myth, the legend, the code.
What's good, homies?
And that's black guy number 4.
4.
All right, topic number 2. We have a rated R Deadpool. Is that really a thing? Rated R Deadpool. Not only that, but rated R Deadpool in the MCU? Keven Feige has made a statement, and we're going to look at the statement. The statement is what some would consider ironclad, that there will be a rated R Deadpool in the MCU. But I would say, hell no. Everything that glitter is in gold.
I got to hear this shit.
So we're going to go ahead and take a look to see, is Keven Feige's statements about Deadpool being rated R and in the MCU true? Well, he made a statement, and here's a quote from the man himself. He says, it will be rated R, and we are working on a script right now, and Ryan's overseeing a script right now. It will not be filming this year. Ryan is a very, very busy, successful actor. We've got a number of things we've already announced that we know we have to make, that we now have to make, but it's exciting for it to have begun. Again, in a very different type of character in the MCU, and again, a very different type of character in the MCU, and Ryan is a force of nature, which is just awesome to see him bring that character to life. Because he says, a very different type of character in the MCU. And then up here he says, it will be rated R. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Deadpool in the MCU, rated R, woo woo. I don't think so.
You ain't gonna see no blood. You ain't gonna see shit.
You know when I'll believe that Deadpool's rated R? When I'm sitting in the goddamn theater and that shit opens up Marvel Studios with the Disney. Look, listen to me, guys. I am not trying to be a hater. I'm just being a realist. And the rated R rating doesn't make sense to me. You know why? Why did you make Doctor Strange PG? Why Scott Derrickson can't get his horror movie? One of the main reasons was the fact that they didn't want to take it there. It's going to be PG-13 and you're going to like it.
Yep.
Why did you dumb down? Why is Blade PG-13?
Facts.
Mm-hmm. It's all right there, cookie cutter, right in front of your face. I'm not buying it. You know what I think this means? Keven Feige is going to release Deadpool 3 under the Fox Searchlight, the 20th Century Fox branding. And it'll be rated R as a Fox property. None of that, you know the epic Marvel intro you get for the MCU? Nah! A Marvel Studios Disney? Nah! It's going to say at the beginning of that movie, 20th Century Studios.
I can now, that.
If it'll be a part of the MCU?
No,
I don't think so.
Hell to the no.
Referencing characters in the MCU?
Easy work.
I believe they will do that. Too. Deadpool will reference MCU characters.
Only
he will reference Thanos Snap. He will reference that. To me, isn't enough for me to count him as in being in the MCU. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong? Cole, what do you think?
I'm right there with you. That all that stuff we saw in Deadpool 2 that he did with the X-Men, you're gonna see stuff like that with the MCU. Yeah. You're gonna see stuff like that, and I don't think it's gonna be anything within the main story arc. Kind of how you saw him go to the mansion and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Nothing on that level. It's just going to be all break the fourth wall, third wall, whatever you want to talk about. Deadpool's doing that type of stuff. You know, maybe he's watching the Avengers movie while he's in his movie, stuff like that. Yeah. Nothing where he's actually engaging with the characters, you know, the actual characters and stuff like that. Nah.
Antonio Badani says, no, I think it'll be rated R in the MCU. Antonio, why isn't Blade rated R? Answer that question and make it make sense.
Why is that
if
strange?
Deadpool 3 is rated R, why isn't Blade? Please answer that question.
Or Doctor Strange.
What do you think, E? Do you think Deadpool 3 will be rated R in the MCU, like part of the, made by Marvel, made by Disney's, or do you think it'll be Fox?
Shit. Oh, hell no.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Well, okay. No, that's the right one. Hell no, I don't think so. I think that basically it's gonna be mad dumbed down, bro. I don't even think it's gonna even be close to the second one. It's gonna be even lower than that, bro. We're never gonna get that Deadpool that we saw from the first one. We're always gonna get some little kitty shit. They're never gonna move forward like that. If they do even attempt, it's gonna be little stuff. I honestly feel like if they do attempt to go that, it's gonna be on like a Mandalorian type level. You're gonna see him doing shit with no blood. You're gonna see him saying stuff. But it's gonna be nope. Can't say that for kids. Oops, we got kids watching this. It's gonna be more on
with
that type
the rated
of level,
R
bro.
rating.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
I
Antonio.
can't see them doing that because Disney is not about that life. They're not about that rated
They've been
R.
really clear.
They're not
They've been
about to
really
let
clear.
that happen. They not going that route.
Why did Kevin Feige yell at the crowd? No, it's going to be rated PG, and you're going to like it. They asked when Scott Derrickson said, "I'm going to make the first horror movie, Marvel, Doctor Strange." They were like, "Yeah, will it be rated R?" No, it'll be PG-13, and you're going to like it.
That's what he said.
I ain't trying to make no
I
rated R.
quit.
shit,
I
bro.
resigned. I'm not doing no kid shit.
Because-
I was gonna let me do some real shit.
Once
Because
you
it's
add,
part of it. If it's a part of it, no.
right. Once you add, you can't listen. Marvel makes a lot of money off of families, children.
Kids.
Rated R, you're eliminating families,
Yep.
children.
Facts.
It doesn't make sense to me business wise. Hey, I would love that. Whoa, let me be clear. Do we want this nigga to be rated R in the MCU?
course.
Hell yeah.
Of course we want him to be rated R in the
A lot of shit to be
MCU.
rated
I
R.
feel like if he's rated R,
a lot of other stuff
can
can
be
be
Yeah.
rated R. Yeah.
And people in the chat, you know what they said? How you know Blade's not rated R?
didn't they say it's not rated
They
R?
mentioned
Yeah.
it. They mentioned it a year ago. PG-13, bruh.
When he came out and said, when Kevin Feige came out and
Yeah.
said it, he said what it was gonna be.
Remember when Venom was supposed to be rated R?
Yeah.
What they do to Venom?
Made that
They chopped that shit down and made it PG-13 at the last minute.
Sony
Right,
be,
that's
they be
Sony
trying to
though.
bite that
The
Disney
money,
shit. Yeah.
the money.
They trying to
They
find.
took a rated R Venom all the way up to a month before it came out, chopped it up, and made it a PG-13 in the last minute. God dang if they ain't greedy. But it just makes sense that a PG-13 could make more money.
Yeah.
Do I think Blade's going to be rated R? No. Should it be?
Yes.
Should Deadpool be?
I don't
Yes. Will it be? I don't think so. It doesn't make sense why Scott Derrickson wanted an actual horror movie and Feige wasn't trying to roll with that. He wants to be more family-oriented, lighthearted, superhero-y. And the creative differences that they had, Feige was trying to tell him what to do, and he was like, man, it didn't work. So,
Well, Feige got bosses too,
Interesting.
and his bosses is Disney. Even though, because Disney owned them, so they ain't letting that shit happen. So probably as soon as he said, "Yeah, it's gonna be that," they probably told that dude in his ear, "Get up and tell his ass, and tell the crowd it's not happening."
Harvey, $10 donation. Thank you, Harvey Narcisse.
Thank you.
Harvey says, but we still haven't heard news that Blade will not be rated R. Okay. Keys, have you looked up anything like that? Or anyway, Keys, what do you think about the situation? Will
no, I
Deadpool
haven't
3 be rated R in
Looked up
MCU?
anything like that. I did see the rumblings that it would be rated R and that it would most likely be not under actual Disney branding. It would be under Fox or their what is it, Stars Plus, other sites if and when it gets to that.
This is Blade?
Doom. I mean, not Doom. Excuse me, Deadpool.
Oh, cool. Of course, of course.
But I would like to see another rated R Deadpool. Even if, I hear some people saying there won't be any blood. There can be some blood. There can be the adult themes. I think that even if it is rated R, though, it still won't be as much as we saw in the first two. But I'm looking at this as a way for Deadpool to get into the universe because he could then possibly have some interactions with Spider-Man, which he does have, and at some weird, crazy point, an Avenger. So if they want to go down that route again and give you another try at Avengers with another crop or another group of heroes, then Deadpool can be one of them. So if they actually want to try and go that route, I don't think they really will, but the possibility is there that there is that. Other than that, we'll just see how it actually comes out. If it's PG-13, I could probably live with that because the jokes themselves will still be around that same Ryan Reynolds way that he wants to do.
I don't think they're
things,
gonna be
but-
tasteful though, Keith.
Did you just interrupt me?
Tasteful.
Yeah, I had to tell you that.
And
say
did
that,
you just
bro.
say tasteful? It's Deadpool. They're not going to be tasteful at all.
They're not.
Get in there. Get in there.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna have that sexual type of shit, bro.
That ain't tasteful.
That's why it was funny, but anyways.
Continue.
It's-
Interrupt me with
I know
your
what you
tasteful
meant,
ass
yeah, I know
words.
what you meant.
It's not. It's
How
not gonna.
dare you?
I'm just saying, it's not gonna have that Deadpool, hit, bro. It's not gonna have that cake feeling.
How
bro,
many
you know what I mean?
movies?
It's gonna
how many
it's gonna have
movies
that
have we
the
seen
kitty
that
shit.
gets to that third movie gives us the same zing we got as the first one?
That's a rare crowd right there.
There we go.
Mhm.
So I mean, if we want to try and always hold it up to the first one, good God, Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, I still don't like the villains in them. So they're still good movies. They're enjoyable. They're not as good as the first one. Transformers, good God, you really can't touch the first one at all. I'll take a Witwicky over anything else. So
Wow.
we've got Deadpool 1, and then you had Deadpool 2. For crying out loud, if the only comic relief I'm going to get is Colossus, then how much more could you want as far as being tasteful?
Dark and gritty. You know what I mean? Like some real savage shit. You know, like how the first one was. Like, I want some shit that's like on some John Wick level, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some shit where he's cutting heads off and he's doing shit like that.
You could say John Wick was graphic, but I didn't consider it that much blood in John Wick.
Not really.
So you can still have that graphic. That still can be rated R. That still manages to hit that level, but there wasn't as much blood if that's what you really want.
Disney ain't doing that shit neither.
Yeah, exactly. So
what do you think, Flash? What do you think?
No, Flash, I'm not done with E interrupting me, so you can get your ass interrupted right now.
Okay. Don't Disney own a lot of other studios, and then those other studios made a rated R movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying.
Fox.
He's saying that they're not going to actually put it
Yeah.
with a nice Disney Kingdom opening at the front of it, and it'd say Deadpool, and all of a sudden there's a splash of blood. Something like that.
On the castle, he went dark.
Yeah, there's not gonna be. Yeah, there's not gonna be like a.
Tinkerbell gonna be like, oh shit!
Ripped her wings off and
Exactly.
shit. Dress is bloody.
Yeah, I don't think they're even gonna do it. They're not even gonna try to put that Disney logo anywhere when any blood is anywhere near it. So it's going to be Fox only. Well, Spotlight, whatever they want, 20th Century,
20th
whatever.
Century Studios.
Yeah,
That's what I think too.
yeah, it's only gonna say that name. But there will be some shit if that Disney logo do pop up.
You think it's gonna make it on Disney Plus? Don't they have a rated R section or some shit?
I don't know.
It will
Man,
not be on
if
Disney
it's-
Plus.
So they gonna put it on Netflix?
If Disney puts
be on
their
Hulu.
name,
Oh yeah, they only use
Disney will wait
they own
until the
Hulu, yeah.
end credits, and then it say Disney at the end for like half a second.
Really
and then we're
tiny
gone.
too. Really tiny.
When everybody leaves, so that they can't necessarily have to deal with any of the media in regards to that. Oh wow, it really did say Disney. Yeah, for like
They don't
25
care. They
seconds.
just want your money.
But like
This
I
is
said,
true.
guys, we want Deadpool to be rated R. It's not like we don't want it. It's just I'm a realist with this MCU thing. One thing has been consistent: PG-13 or less. WandaVision's PG. My God, they're going down, not up. Harvey said, "Jody, how can they say it's not rated R if they don't have a writer or director?"
Ryan Reynolds.
Feige, Keven Feige's leadership. He believes strongly in family-friendly films, even the more serious ones, the Endgame, the Civil War, Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Black Panther, even though still have things that families can enjoy, even though they get dark. Maybe some kids have to do this, but you know, I just don't see Deadpool with the vulgarity, the F words, the sexual references, especially.
Nasty, bro.
They don't even kiss barely in the MCU. There's no sexual anything in the MCU. Have you ever seen
Iron Man 1.
Just
I
Have
haven't
sex.
seen
First
one
movie.
sex scene.
Say it right. No love
First movie,
scenes.
Iron Man.
That wasn't Disney.
No love scene though. They
That
don't
was
have
like
love scene.
Paramount or whatever who had it. No Disney.
No love
I
scene.
haven't seen a single love scene in the MCU.
No love scene.
Have you seen a love scene?
Nah.
It was
no
a-
love
I haven't seen even
Nah, no love scene.
It was like-
suggested sexual content.
It was like close. What it looked like. Cap and Black Widow would look like they was finna.
Bro,
No,
no,
Still not a love
no,
scene. Not
no.
even close.
It didn't
Have you ever
happen.
seen them? I'm not
So-
kids
Yeah, going
taking
to the
clothes
bed,
off, going
yeah,
to the
yeah.
bed.
No.
Not a scene
no,
dedicated for
none of
sexual
that,
anything.
bro.
How about this? I can get
What
close.
makes you think a studio who won't even do that is gonna do a rated R where you talking about titties, cocks, pussies, sex,
Yeah.
butt plugs, dildos? What?
Showing me.
Yeah.
and shit.
No.
I gotta see that part 1 again.
When Deadpool was fucking his girl and shit, bro, in the ass, and they was doing that. That ain't
No.
happening.
No.
You mean when she was... Never mind.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
was doing each
yeah.
other. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, we want it. We just don't think it's gonna happen. $20 donation from Jimmy Vaseline. Thank you, man. Jimmy Valsin. Thank you. Welcome to the
thought you-
channel.
Did you say Jimmy Vaseline?
No, Vaseline. That's why I said Vaseline
Okay,
at first. Jimmy Valsin, welcome to Jody's Corner, man. I appreciate the donation. He says, "What's up, League?"
What
What
up?
up? What up?
Going off of WandaVision being TV PG, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince was rated PG, and it's arguably the darkest film out of the series. You never know what they can provide.
That's Warner Brothers.
I
man.
haven't
Yeah,
seen.
that ain't Disney though.
Warner
I-
Brothers is okay with going a little.
They go dark.
They go. I seen them do stuff, but Disney no. Harry Potter wasn't that.
You know, he's saying the rating itself, which means WandaVision could be as dark as, possibly as dark as Harry Potter.
I don't think
Yeah, I hear what you.
Is Harry Potter dark?
so. Not to me.
It's
It's wizarding dark.
The lighting.
It's fantasy.
Magic.
dark.
It's magic.
it's
Ain't nothing
it's
evil
dark
about
in the suggestive themes. Nothing really horrible happens. And when
Harry's
it does,
a wizard.
it
There's a
happens
wizard
to
who wants
non-human characters.
Harry is a wizard, and there's a wizard that wants to kill him throughout all
Yeah.
of them. That's pretty much the dark.
Well, just a menacing
Okay.
dude. Nothing really happens.
And that put a Z on his head. That's
Remy said there was blood in it. They showed blood in
I
the
don't
PG.
remember.
Yeah, they
I
did.
don't remember.
They did.
Blood in the PG. That's off. That's weird.
Harry,
I don't remember.
Harry Potter, he did have it was a lot of blood.
A lot of blood. I don't
I mean,
remember.
I
you
don't
can get
remember
a.
that.
I mean,
I don't
fine.
know
You
at
take
all.
some damage.
He got hit.
You take some damage. There's
Ron
some
got hit.
blood.
I don't
okay?
remember a
That's
lot of
not
blood.
that-
Not like scorchings of blood, but it was blood. Like a
Okay.
little bit.
Well,
A fat lip don't count for shit.
if we want it, let's go down the row. Black guy, do you want it to be rated R?
Yes.
Code.
Yes, in the MCU. Let's go.
E.
Hell yes.
Flash.
yeah.
I need it to be rated R in the MCU. I want it with everything in me, but it probably won't happen.
Ain't no problem. That shit ain't happening.
Thank you guys so very much for watching. Put in the comment section what you guys think.
Part 2
We
was
the Just
all right.
Us League, and we out this
What
thing.
is it?
Deuces.
Subscribe to the channel,
Told
y'all.
you that we
Thumbs up that
need
video.
it.
Free 99 all day. Show the love and support for the JC family. Let's run it.